Hey beauties, welcome back to Full Face Fridays. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a full face of Fenty makeup. At the moment, this is my favorite high-end brand. I told my husband for my birthday that I wanted to get the whole line of Fenty Beauty, and that's what he got me. And since then, I've been obsessed. And I say at the moment because I'm honestly just trying out new things, and I just started this channel, so I'm going to be trying different things, and I don't know if it's going to change my mind, but at the moment, Fenty it is. So this is my little bronzy makeup tutorial. If you want to achieve this look, you guys keep on watching. So my camera was on mute, so I ended up using the Brow MVP Ultrafine Brow Pencil in the shade Black Brown. I also just primed my lids with their Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. I've never used this before. I hope it works. We're going to be using their Moroccan Spice Palette. I've heard a lot of people talking bad about the palette, saying that they hate the packaging, they weren't impressed with the formula, but you know what, we'll be the judge of that. And here, this is how it looks inside. I'm going to be taking the shade, this shit is confusing. This I don't like, when the names are not on the actual, like, you know, under the shade. So I'm gonna take the shade Come and Get It on the crease. I could already tell that I don't like that primer because I've used this palette before and it's coming out patchy. You know what? I'm taking it off. Okay, I took it off, and for some reason, I don't know, my eye was, I don't know, the eyeshadow just kind of stuck there. I wiped it a few times and it's still there. I don't know, and it took a long time for me to take it off. I hate that primer. Definitely something that you guys should not buy. So that's why I always stick to concealer. So we're going to be using the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 240. Okay, this is the third time I'm trying to use these eyeshadows. They didn't blend with the primer. They didn't blend well with concealer. Now I've used the concealer and I set it down with their translucent powder. So I'm gonna be taking the shade Come and Get It. And I'm making sure that I'm holding the end of the brush because I don't want to apply so much pressure on it. I just want a wash of color. Now we're going to take that bronze shade. It's called Desert Baked. This one right here. Much better. Wow. thing is that I have nails now. When I used the teal shade before, I used my finger, so it wasn't so bad. Now I have these long nails and I can't do that. So the trick is to wet the brush. So Fenty is my favorite high-end makeup brand, but I love their other products. I'm gonna have to look into their other eyeshadow palettes because this one ain't it. Dried out because I usually use this like almost every day. So being that I'm very picky with mascara, I got this miniature size. No, actually this was a sample. They were giving it like for free after you make, you know, a certain amount of purchases. So this is their full frontal volume lift and curl mascara. And being that I'm picky, I wasn't gonna buy, you know, the big mascara, and I've heard actually pretty good things about this, but we'll see. Look, I don't know if the camera could catch this, but this is like a flat wand. I don't think I like this. It's weird. I mean, it's okay. I didn't really do much for my lashes though. I guess this is like a good mascara to separate your lashes, but to lengthen, no. And to curl, no. Okay, so now I'm going to put my eyelashes off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, now that the lashes are on, we're going to be priming the face with their FLYLINER Hydrating Primer. It smells good. I wish I can explain what the smell is. It's like vanilla mixed with something else. Maybe rose. Okay, next we're going to be using their sponge. I love this sponge. I love the shape of it. It's perfect. And we're going to be using the FLYLINER Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 260. Honestly, this is not my shade at the moment because I have a tan. I didn't even notice till now. And the reason why I love this foundation is because it's really hydrating, full coverage, and Fenty does a really good job with their shade ranges. I'm gonna have to pick up a darker shade. So I'm looking like Casper right now. We're going to be using their new cream bronzer in the shade Macchiato. I actually wanted to test it out on camera, but you know, I had a lot of inconveniences lately, and before I did this, I wanted to make sure that this is a good product, and I actually love it. On the no makeup days, I actually use this with concealer and the cream blush, do my eyebrows real quick, and I'm good to go. So I'm just gonna stipple this. Now we're going to use the FLYLINER concealer in the shade 240. Like I said earlier, I wish they had like a more hydrating concealer. This is not that bad, but I don't know, I just prefer something else, a more hydrating concealer. contour and the concealer meet. You don't want to have that. Like, I see a lot of people when they're doing concealer and contouring, I just see like a whole block of white, and I hate that. You have to be able to blend everything so it can look seamlessly. We're going to be using their banana powder. The only thing that I hate about this is that it doesn't have like a, what do you call that? I think it's called a sifter. And we're going to set everywhere that I use that concealer. We're going to be setting the cream bronzer with the STALK'R bronzer in the shade EYELINER. Forgot to put the cream blush before I set everything in place, but it's fine. We're going to be using the shade Rosé Latte. I know it looks very dark on the pan, but it's not. And the reason why I love these blushes is because you see it doesn't even look patchy, and I set everything in place. Now we're going to highlight the face with their Trophy Wipe Kilowatt Highlighter. Ooh, yes. I honestly thought this wasn't gonna match, but it's pretty good. I'm just gonna bring it a little up. Okay, so I lined my lips off camera. I'm going to be using their Stunner Lip Paint. I'm going to use the shade Uncut. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to use that shade. I'm going to use the shade Unbutton. Only thing about these lip paints is that for some reason when you take it out, a lot of product comes out. So you have to like tap off the excess. Okay, beauties, this is the finished look. Let's review some of the products that we use. First thing, the brow pencil. I feel like the formula was really good. It was creamy. The color matched me really well. The only thing is this little brush thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad habit. Maybe it's just that I'm used to the spoolie, but I prefer spoolie. The eyeshadow palette. I did use a teal, and I did use Come and Get It, and I also used this shade right here. But for some reason today it was very hard to blend. I had to actually take off my eyeshadow 3 times. It didn't work well with their eye primer. Where is it? This is terrible. It's sticky. Even though you would think that if it's sticky it's gonna help your eyeshadows be more pigmented, it didn't help me blend anything. Then the second time I used the concealer, but I didn't set it. Terrible. And I don't think that every eyeshadow here is the same. Some of them are very hard to blend. So I decided to use it a 3rd time, conceal the eye, and set it with their banana powder. And that worked a little bit better. If you guys watched my previous videos, if you guys already watched my signature look, you already know that I am obsessed with this foundation. It's hydrating, it's It blends easily, it's full coverage, it feels very lightweight on the skin. So I love this, and I just love the fact that their shade range is huge, which is, you know, perfect for us. Now that I have a little tan, I need to get another shade. It's probably like the third time that I used a cream bronzer, and I love this. It blends easily, the color is perfect, it's not too warm, it's not too cool, and I love that you can build it up. Like I said before, if you guys saw my signature look, you know that I love the STALK'R bronzer. It's the same, it's literally the same thing as the cream formula. It's blendable, it's not, like I said, not too cool, not too warm. I love it. Honestly, when I first used the cream the cream blush, I was a little skeptical about it because I don't know, the colors look just like all the colors that they have look so intense in the pan. But you know what? It's not super sheer, you can see the color, but it's not as dark as it really is in the pan. Then this highlighter, I love this highlighter. You just have to be a little bit careful when you use it on your face because you don't want to have a whole streak of gold. And I just feel like darker skin tone women or men will look perfect with this shade. And also, just imagine using this as a eyeshadow. I believe I used it last year for my birthday. It's bomb. And then this little sponge, I love it. It's so squishy, it blends very well. This flat side is perfect for your foundation, and you could just literally squeeze it just to get in there when you're blending out your concealer. I love this banana powder and I love the smell of it, but it's just so messy. I just wish that they changed the packaging. The Stunner lip paint, I love these. I think I have all the colors. Maybe I have all the colors. I just don't like the fact that it picks up a lot of product and you have to really close it really tight to avoid any leakage. Their gloss bombs, I didn't use it because this is more of a bronzy look, and these are the only two shades that I have. But this one, well, both of them, they actually smell like fruit punch. They smell amazing and they feel so good on the lips, moisturizing. They're not sticky. I think that's about it, beauties. Let me make sure. Yes, that's about it. This is my little tutorial using Fenty. We had a little technical difficulties here in the beginning, but I was managed to achieve this look. Also, let me know down in the comments what other high-end makeup you would like me to try. I believe next I'm going to be doing Too Faced. After that, I have no other high-end makeup to try. Just let me know down in the comments what else you would like me to try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss a future upload. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.